Phil Heath, the shocking truth behind the 7-time Mr. Olympia champion. What if I told you that one of the most dominant bodybuilders in history almost never became a bodybuilding legend? Before the world knew him as Phil Heath, he was a talented basketball player with dreams far away from the bodybuilding stage. But what happened next shocked the fitness world forever. Born with incredible genetics and an unstoppable work ethic, Phil Heath transformed himself into a physique that many experts still consider one of the greatest ever seen. His round, full muscle bellies earned him the nickname, The Gift. And once fans saw his physique, they understood exactly why. The most shocking part, Heath didn't spend decades climbing the bodybuilding ranks. While many champions struggled for years to reach the top, Phil exploded onto the scene with unbelievable speed. His muscle maturity, symmetry, and conditioning developed at a pace that left competitors stunned. It was as if bodybuilding had discovered a once-in-a-generation superstar. When Phil stepped onto the professional stage, people couldn't believe their eyes. His shoulders looked impossibly round. His arms appeared sculpted from granite, and his waist remained remarkably tight despite carrying massive amounts of muscle. Judges and fans began asking the same question: is this the future of bodybuilding? The answer came quickly. In 2011, Phil Heath achieved what every bodybuilder dreams of. He defeated bodybuilding icon Jay Cutler and captured his first Mr. Olympia title. It wasn't just a victory, it was the beginning of an era. What followed was absolute domination. Year after year, challenger after challenger stepped onto the Olympia stage hoping to dethrone the Gift, yet nobody could stop him. His combination of size, shape, symmetry, and muscle fullness created a physique that seemed nearly unbeatable. Fans watched in amazement as Heath collected Olympia titles like trophies on a shelf. 1 title, 2 titles, 3 titles, then 4, then 5. Then 6, then 7. Suddenly, Phil Heath stood alongside some of the greatest legends the sport had ever seen. He wasn't just winning competitions, he was making history. But the journey wasn't as perfect as it appeared. Behind the trophies and the spotlight were intense battles that fans rarely saw. Every Olympia preparation pushed his body to the limit. Endless hours of training, strict dieting, and relentless pressure became part of his daily life. The expectations grew larger every year. When you're the champion, everyone wants to take your crown. And that's exactly what made Phil Heath even more dangerous. The more pressure he faced, the better he seemed to perform. One of the most shocking aspects of his reign was his confidence. While other athletes doubted themselves before competitions, Heath often displayed an unwavering belief in his abilities. Some critics called it arrogance. Others called it the mindset of a champion. Either way, his confidence became one of his greatest weapons. Yet controversy followed him throughout his career. Some fans loved his physique. Others argued that bodybuilding was changing too much. Debates erupted across the fitness world. Was Phil Heath the greatest modern bodybuilder? Was his physique superior to the legends who came before him? The arguments never stopped, but neither did his success. Even after years of dominance, Heath continued finding ways to improve. His attention to detail became legendary. Every muscle group was analyzed. Every weakness was addressed. Every posing routine was refined. He understood something many athletes never learn. Greatness isn't achieved once. It must be earned repeatedly. Then came one of the biggest shocks in bodybuilding history. In 2018, Phil Heath's incredible Olympia winning streak came to an end. Shawn Rhoden defeated the reigning champion in a result that stunned fans around the globe. After 7 consecutive Olympia victories, Heath was no longer the king. For many athletes, that would have been the end, but not for the Gift. Instead of disappearing, Heath continued inspiring millions of fans worldwide. His legacy had already been secured. 7 Mr. Olympia titles placed him among bodybuilding immortals. Few athletes in any sport have ever achieved such sustained excellence. Today, Philheath remains one of the most influential figures in bodybuilding history. His physique is studied by aspiring athletes. His training philosophy is discussed by coaches. His achievements continue inspiring a new generation of competitors who dream of following in his footsteps. Perhaps the most surprising truth about Philheath is that his story was never just about muscles. It was about belief. It was about discipline. It was about transforming potential into greatness. From a basketball player with big dreams to a 7-time Mr. Olympia champion, Philheath proved that extraordinary success comes to those willing to outwork everyone around them. And that's why, years after his greatest victories, the bodybuilding world still talks about the gift. Because champions win titles, legends change history. And Philheath did exactly that.